welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Tracy, and I am back with another video. So today I will be talking about, I believe it's a very fickly topic for a lot of us. But before any further ado, please allow me to remind you what to do. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn notification buttons on. You hear it first. So, the topic that I would like to talk about is a break baby a deal breaker? Again, is a break baby a deal breaker? And what I mean by a break baby, it means that if you are in a relationship with someone and you decided that, okay, you know what, at this moment I just need a little bit of alone time. I just want to do some other things that does not incorporate both of us. I want to enjoy life a little bit more by myself. I want to experience things by myself. I think we rushed into this a little bit too fast. This does not mean that I don't want to have a relationship with you. It just means that I would like some time apart. And we can come back together and revisit this whole relationship that we have. So that's what it means as a break, taking a break from your relationship. But what I find, and not only that I find that this is happening all too often when a lot of people take these breaks from their relationship for some odd reason, the man especially always winds up coming back to the picture with a baby in hand. And how I feel about that, a break baby, personally, guys, I unfortunately, you know, we've all had situations in relationships, but for me, honestly, a break baby for me is a deal breaker. And reason why I said a break baby is a deal breaker for me, this is how I feel about it. And I'm not saying that anybody else should have the same feeling or opinion, because different strokes for different folks. Because personally, and I will say this, and I'm going to give my reasons as to why a break baby is a deal breaker, because I believe every child should have their parent undivided attention. And I don't believe that if I'm with a man and he is going to obviously go out there and have what you call unprotected intercourse. One, I believe that is total recklessness. And that means I was nowhere in the back of your mind when you were doing what you're doing. And I understand that we both have decided at the top of the break that we both agreed to, you know, you're going to go out, you're going to experience you're going to do what you want to do, you're going to enjoy life, you're going to have fun with your life. And we don't have any ties to each other at this moment. But I believe an old baby, because remember, it's a break. If not that, we are going to break up. So that means we are planning on coming back together. So I personally believe that if you're going to impregnate somebody, that means you have no intention of coming back to me. But then for some odd reason, when the whole situation don't work, because personally, this is modern days, And there's no thing as a mistake, baby. This is modern days. So everybody knows that any situation you're getting yourself into, you know what precautionary measures you're going to take. One, if you're a man, you're going to make sure you have your condom on deck. Two, whomever you're going to be getting into the sack with, you're going to make, you're going to have the conversation. Honey, make sure you're on whatever contraceptive that is needed to prevent a situation. One, you know that condoms are not made of iron, so those things can pop. And therefore, you want to make sure whatever you're doing, you're very secure and safe about what you're doing. Because one, you know that you have a situation that you're planning on revisiting with somebody else. So you're going to take all the necessary precautionary measures out there to ensure that you are basically having a clean slate. You're going to be without baggage when you're coming back over here. And what I said and how I feel, a break baby for me is a deal breaker. You are not going to be coming back over here with any baggage, because that was not the plan. And I know some people may say, what are you talking about? Because y'all already decided, oh, you want to take a break. When you're taking a break, it doesn't mean that either of you have control over what the other does. Yes, you do. Because it is called a break. And that means after a recession, you're going to come back to the original thing. So it's basically, it's similar to like if you're at school and they ring the bell and you know it's break time and all the children runs out and you're out for an hour, you're going to go back inside for education, isn't it? So I look at it the very same way. So I really don't know how, like I said, please comment, and you can ask me questions. And if you have another opinion about this, you can also share. And also, I can also talk about it again on my channel using your lens that you're looking through. Because all of us, the very same way I am looking at it in my lens, I may be able to look at it in yours, or we can also have a discussion about it, So honestly, again, and like I had said at the top of my conversation, was basically, I don't think that a woman should stand in the way of a parent not being solely there for their child. And I don't believe that having a young baby or having a child, I should be a distraction, or I should take away from that child's life. Because I would like, if I was having a baby, I would like that my child's father, undivided attention will be available to my child. I'm not so sure about myself, because at the end of the day, when a child is in the picture, you want to make sure the parent is always present. And on top of that, I believe if you're going to have a child, both parents should be present. And I would say, I'm saying this because in my case, I grew up where I was a product of what you call extended family upbringing. My upbringing was through my extended family. I had my mom there. Of course, I grew up with my mom, and my grandmother, my grand-aunt. Those are the three very strong women. R.I.P. to my amazing family. But, they did the best they knew how. And I wish I had a male figure, my dad, who was living in the same structure as I have. But that was not the case. And I knew how that affected me growing up and how I felt. And even to this day, even though my dad has always been basically, I would say, a permanent fixture in my life, but he was there when I needed my dad, you know, but he was not in the household. So not having my dad in the household also plays a part in my thinking and how I feel about basically a break baby, and then having the break baby, and then I should take away the father from that situation just because I want what I want with my with the person I took a break from. I don't think it's fair. It's not even about me anymore. It would have been basically about the child. So that is why I said my camera died. So yes. So as I was saying, when it comes on to a break baby in a relationship, I think that is when the break for me becomes no longer a break, it's an exit stage left. Because I will not have myself, I will not separate myself from having a 100% commitment. I will not take that away from myself. I don't want to sell myself short, and selling myself short would mean that I would have to accommodate another human being. And on top of that, accommodating another human being in my life when that is not what I want to do. On top of that, I'm going to be taking away a man from their child's life. So I personally think a break baby is 100% deal breaker. And it may sound selfish, but that's how I feel. And like I said, if anybody has any comment or you feel any other way about this, I will be happy to see it through your lens, and we can also discuss it. So I think I've blobbed enough about this. So let me once again remind you what to do. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.